What I like to do is wear my helmet, because I am in the industry. You do want to wear some PPE if you are working for yourself or working for a company. Always. These are the tools that I will be using. These are simple knives, carpet knives with blades. Get yourself a lot of blades, like a box of blades, and you'll be all right. Preferably something that you can hang a you could put a ring in there and put it on your saddle, because these don't have one, so you're gonna have to find a way to carry it with you. So let's get started. You want to find a cut and just keep going. This is very, very time consuming, but I've been doing this for almost 6 years, 5 years. This is mostly for aesthetics reasons. I always get asked, why am I doing this? What is it for? It's usually just for aesthetics or to avoid any type of infestation. I'm going to show you in a minute how it's going to start looking. So. Look at that. That's beautiful right there. That's progress. Look. It's just fiber, very flammable too, so it could be a hazard. Especially during fireworks season. Those who live in Las Vegas know. So like I was saying, people request this type of service because for aesthetic reasons. Number one, for aesthetics. Number two would be for avoid infestation, and number three would be for safety reasons, because it's fireworks, or because sometimes the dogs bite on the bark and they hurt their mouths and whatnot. We don't want to do that to our pets. So I'll show you later how the back looks, but I want to get a nice little cut. It's looking nice. That's about 1.5 feet or so. And we're just doing 6 feet, my friends. Nothing fancy, nothing too hard. That's what she said. We're gonna go ahead and put the GoPro on my helmet and see how it looks from there. All right, we're rolling. Let's go. So this is how it's gonna look. Be very careful. I like to wear gloves because you can always cut yourself. I've done it before. Once you start reaching your arms, you want to get on a ladder, or you have a saddle, go ahead and put on your saddle. But if you put your saddle on, you're going to have to climb the palm tree and tie yourself so you don't have to spike the palm tree, because I didn't spike the palm tree. These wounds were from previous years. This is the second time I actually come to this client's house, but this is the first time I'm getting their palm trees. And the first time I pruned their palm trees, I put my 30-foot ladder and climbed it and pruned it. But I've been pruning palm trees for like 4, 5, 6 years. I think it's more like 5, 6 years. And I've spiked the majority of them, and because they're pretty tall. They're like 60 feet, 50 feet, 70, 75. Some are 40, some are 30. Those are, those are still. You still have to climb those with spikes.
Nobody's gonna throw a line for every palm. Nobody has time for that. That's not ideal. So, you know, I like to use a ladder for these types of jobs, especially if it's just doing increments of 6 feet, because once you start reaching, it's tiring. So we'll go a little slower. Just the details, don't forget it. A lot of people say, oh, why don't you use a chainsaw? You know, I'm not disagreeing. You can use chainsaws for other palm trees, like the pineapple palm tree or the Canary Island, or maybe even a date palm to do the diamond cut. But when it comes to Mexican fan palms and Californian palms, you know, you have to use blades. This is my secret. It's not really a secret. A lot of people use it like this, but there's other people that have their own methods. This is beautiful. All right, my friends, I'll show you guys in some progress when I have some progress. Look at that. That is beautiful. Yep. Not sure how much that is, but I'm certain it's not 6 feet. This ladder's 8 feet, so. I have an idea. This is only, we're pushing 3 feet, almost halfway. All right, that's pretty much up there. I'm guessing that's 6 feet. Come on, stay. Just a little bit more. All right, my friends, that is a skinning 6 feet. We're gonna do increments of 6 feet every time, every season, like I said in the beginning of the video. So maybe next season we can go ahead and do another 6 feet, and then maybe even do the final skinning. And again, once you skin your palm trees, you don't have to skin them again. It's a one-time thing. It's very, very tedious. It's costly, but it looks beautiful. A lot of people request it. That's nice.